Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LRS Stock Car Series. We're here for round 8 at the off-grid race, the hyped up one I've been looking for. As we're currently taking a look at the standings, we have Apollo in first with a total of 21 points, a big margin ahead of the others, and Smoke Hero in second. If he wins this race, he should be ahead of Apollo. Apollo is now finishing in the top 5, but we will see how that will happen. But if that were the case, he could actually tie up with Apollo. And same for story for Scratch, if he gets pole position and a race win, or if he gets a fastest lap, a race win, he could also stand right there with Apollo. Linta Stonewall in 4th or 5th, both duking it out for 4th spot, in fact. So looking down even lower, we have Sam and Artie. A total of 11 points, so they're already in the positive amount of points that they need, which is over 10. They need at least 10 points to stay in the Pro Series for another season. Shiny, however, is a bit on the elimination zone, but the one could, if she finishes in the top 5 and not in the last 2 races, she could actually get back up. Same story for Zach. If he finishes in the last 2 races, he could also get back into 10. And MTL, he needs to step it up or else it is done deal for him. So those are the things that we could be expecting here at the race for today. So about to start it up, we're about to be taking a look at these guys duking it out. It's going to be fun. Keep an eye out for the remaining upcoming races, those being the Bartopia 40 at Watkins Glen and the greatest race in stock car, also known as the LRS Daytona Finale, where we'll find out who's going to be the champion of both Pro and M Series. We're going to be finding out who is going to take the victory there. And of course, they'll also have a legendary moment because Daytona Finale wins are super hard to get. Of course, 20 cars all duking it out. It's the greatest thing to see. So currently taking a look at the qualifying session here. Scratch off first. And yes, this is Circuit de la Salle in France for the off-grid race. Decided to do the off-grid showdown at none other than Le Mans because there's a big straight. There's a bunch of straight lines, which will be fun to see these cars go absolutely haywire on. And not only that, I mean, stock cars have been at Le Mans beforehand. I mean, in 2023, we already saw the Garage 56 Chevy. They're already on the straight. This is gonna be insane to watch these cars at the straights. It's also looking at Slaughter right now. The driver in 5th with Lintz in 4th, both duking out for the 4th spot. But she's already secured for the next season. And the big question is, will she keep that momentum for the remaining of the season? And it might look like it is evening. It is early in the day here at Le Mans. And also already, also here, he's also fine. He's secured for the next season so far. And although he did not have a fantastic season this time, he is a two-time champion, so he should not even be worried unless he wants to do an Apollo and get 3 champions within a short margin. Mind you, Apollo became champion season 1, season 2, and season 7. And Artie was the season 3 champion who joined in season 3 and suddenly became, or just straight up became champion without any questions asked. It's what makes this driver an absolute unit of a driver. There's no other than Artie when it comes to consistency. And of course, that's how he won the championship too. It's all due to consistency. As Scratch is starting his time, Zach starting his time, Shiny starting her time, Solana starting her time, and Audie will also, yes, now Smoker, I assume, is going to be next. And Lynn's also coming up to the chicane over here, the last chicane. No, so another right, and you're back at start. And now we're going to take a look at Lynn's about to start his qualifying lap. So we have a list of 5 minutes remaining. Yeah, this has to be D lap for Circuit de la Sarre. He cannot slack off at the moment. Looking at the 43 of Zach. Also been doing alright. He has been doing okay for his Pro Series season. He's been doing great. And it's lovely to see. Christ, this map. Everything's so laggy on this because they use the custom cameras on this map, and that's what makes it so laggy. The custom cameras are not that good. Two and a half minutes are about to be coming up. And Sam also getting his run. Number 6 also been doing all right. Of course, season 2 champion, who has the most points in a single season, and which is a total of 33, 34, 31, one of them. I completely forgot. It's been a while. It was season 2, and he had a sheer amount of points, and this was before the whole championship layout that we currently have. Beforehand, we just had to tally it up and see. But now we have an actual like championship standing, as opposed to like take a shot in the dark, look at like, oh, who ended up first. And of course, for categories, it makes it a bit easier for me too. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It is so laggy here. So less than a minute remaining. Scratch currently in pole position. The 357.996. And yes, these laps are very long, but that's why we're running it for 3 laps as opposed to 5, what we usually do. Like what we did in Silverstone, Monza, where else? I don't know where else we race, but yeah, Circuit de la Saint-Pierre Le Mans is gonna be 3 laps as opposed to 5. Could have sworn we also raced at Suzuka, but I might be thinking of a different series. I might be thinking of GT, which, oops. Which, the GT series is already ready to be launched, but yeah, of course, we are waiting for Legends 1, and after Legends 1, we're gonna be launching every single series all at once, and watch the spectacle happen. And of course, how we'll be doing it, as, of course, the time for qualifying has been finished. MTL with the fastest lap with a 357.816. Sam is second with a 357.975, and Scratch in third with a 357.996. We'll be doing how we will be doing after Legends 1 with all the 4 series being run at the same time, or not really run at the same time, but all in a single season. Of course, we're gonna do you know, soccer, for example, is gonna be first. Then we're gonna do prototype, then we're gonna do GT, then we're gonna do Formula, like stuff like that. So it's all gonna be different ones, but they're all gonna be categorized in the season. So for example, like if we had season 1 of Stock Cars, season 1 of GT, season 1 of prototype, season 1 of Formula, it will all be considered LRS season 1. So it'll be LRS overall, as opposed to, like, you know, specifically the series and all together, making it a bunch of jittery letters that are like, oh yeah, this is what it is. You know, it's a bit all over the place if I do so. So of course we'll be looking at, of course the race wins will also be documented, along with achievements or possible achievements that they could get. Progress on the achievements will also be documented, not on the sheet, but for myself, I will document them, and we'll see which ones they still need to do, which ones they have already gotten, and then the sheet will be updated. And there'll also be a specific sheet for series. So we'll also be looking at, for example, this championships of like who won which race. This will also be documented, but in a different sheet that's supposed to be the same sheet. There's specifically one for drivers and teams, and there's going to be a specific one for wins and achievements. But the achievements will also be standing there for simpler for just to simplify a lot of things for other people. For example, like people who want to own a racing team and they want to get drivers, they could easily find out, okay, this achievement they got, this achievement they don't have, this achievement they can have. Stuff like that. And Lint's going to the pits. Okay, sure, he's gonna cut his runoff. And so will Apollo. Who else is driving? It's Sam. I think he's also coming to the pits. Yes, he is. Making that the top 5. Strong on the 5th. Lins of 4th. Scratch in 3rd. Sam in 2nd. And MTL, who takes the pole position here at Circuit de la Sarre at Le Mans. As we are about to get ready, and we're going green racing here for 3 laps at Le Mans for the NLS Off-Grid Showdown. And MTL immediately snatching that spot away from him. Now Sam trying to find a way to get ahead of the 12, not really working. Now Slonot getting on the gas sooner. He gets ahead of Artie. Now Artie on the inside. Gonna try to fight his way back. Not really working for him. Now Slonot's gonna try to put that Toyota ahead of the 11, and she does that successfully. Now Lin's a scratch. Made contact there a bit, I think. So now coming over to the straight. And it's going to be a game of drafting. Oh my god. What's even happening with my game, dude? There we go. Jesus Christ. Slong and Artie still side to side. A Smoker trying to find a way to get a Toyota in between there. Now Zach also trying to find a way to get ahead. Stop using that fucking camera, dude. Thank you. Both of them side to side into the next chicane. And Smoker gonna try to squeeze his Toyota ahead of that Ford, and he does that really good. Really great. Smoker now trying to find a way to get 2 birds with 1 stone. Immediately gets on Slonot's car. And Apollo all the way in the back. Not having a great run today. So now anyone has a chance to get ahead of one another. Now Smoker trying to find a way to get ahead. Oh, he tried to squeeze his Toyota over there. It didn't really work, but now he's going to try to squeeze his Toyota inside over here. Great exit from him, and now he has a bigger chance to really take that spot away from Slonot. Will he do it? Is the bigger question. Apollo all the way in 10th for not having a good run. Very unfortunate for the 4, but he'll definitely kick ass again after Le Mans. He'll definitely get back on the field. And hey, a little bit of a mess up, that could happen. It's alright. I mean, the man's literally joined in on LRS after 7 seasons and is first in the standings, like he has never even left in the first place. That is impressive. Oh, it's so laggy, dude. There we go. Slonut and Artie still side to side. It's so insane how these two could keep that battle going for a whole lap. They're still side to side. It is really a battle for fifth between those two drivers. They're still... I cannot believe it. That is such a good battle. There we go. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, here we go again. It's gonna try to use the camera. Yeah. Such a bummer. I hate that it does that. Now Slaughter out far ahead of Artie, but Artie's not gonna back out unless Artie has no way to get ahead anymore. Then in that case, Smoker could take that 6th spot away from Artie. So waving white flag, 1 more lap to go here at Le Mans for the LRS Off-Grid Showdown. Onto the straight again. Now Shiny getting closer to Zach. Will she do it? On the inside. Oh, they almost made contact there, but I think she's ahead of, no. Zach is still side to side. Does get ahead of Shiny over there. Now Apollo has front seats to the battle. And now Shiny has Zach in his rearview mirror. But that also means that Zach has a bit of an opportunity to immediately get back to him. Or get back to Shiny. As he does right here onto the next chicane. Now here comes Apollo. And he does get ahead of Zach unless... No! Oh! Apollo did hold back. Well, now he did not really hold back. He held Zach back. He did everything in his skill to make sure that Zach does not get ahead of him, and he did that fantastically. Great move from Apollo right there. Yeah, Apollo at least got himself a 9th. That is pretty good. Well, it's not the greatest. It's pretty terrible for Apollo standards, but he should be secured for the remainder of the season. Of course, we have 2 more races left after this. So we are looking at MTL coming over to the last 2 turns. Onto the stretch, we're waving a black and white checkered flag. The 12 will see victory lane here at Circuit de la Sarre. Sam in 2nd, Stretch in 3rd, Lindsay 4th, Slaughternaut in 5th, making that your top 5 here at Le Mans. What a run. Fastest lap was made by Slaughternaut, and your top 5 was MTS Sam Stretch, Lindsay Slaughternaut at Circuit de la Sarre. As we're currently going to be taking a look at the standings here, we have Apollo up in 1st with a total of 21 points, with Smoke Arrow or Stretch in a close 2nd, Smoke Arrow in 3rd. Sam in 4th and Linz also in 4th, both duking it out, along with Slaughternaut also duking it out, and already, who of course he saved himself. He already got himself a good amount of points, and MTL, who saved his bacon at the last moment. Very impressive from the number 10, or from the number 12, excuse me. Shiny still with 8 points, and Zach still with 7 points. As we're about to go into round 9 for the Bartopia 40 at Watkins Glen. So we'll see you guys then.